So sometimes people can make negative assumptions about their appearance, and people can get very caught up with the negative beliefs about themselves that are not realistic. Instead of accepting a certain aspect of their body, they feed their negative viewpoint and the dissatisfaction that they have about themselves and their appearance, and this is what creates a poor body image. Now, body image is then allowed to develop and can be triggered when someone makes a negative comment about you. Now, people are always asking me about triggers, so I'd like to give you some common examples of what triggers can be. First of all, we get direct negative comments to you. So somebody might actually look at you and say, "You're ugly," or "You have a bad haircut." This is a direct comment to you, and it's very hard not to take these on board. A trigger can also be indirect, so it has you overthinking about a comment. You might go to a dentist and the dentist might ask if you would like your teeth whitened. Now, your negative body image will then allow you to jump to the conclusion that something is wrong with your teeth color, where in fact, if you look at it realistically, the dentist has asked everyone that has come in the day the same question about whether they would like their teeth whitened. So this is the kind of practice that is indirect and allows you to jump to conclusions. It's something that you haven't accounted for, and this could be a trigger. Another thing is what you perceive as rejection. So for example, if you've had a relationship breakup, for instance, or maybe you've lost some sort of friendship, this allows a negative body image because you are feeding the situation. You are feeding where you've jumped to conclusions. Situations where your appearance might be evaluated could also be a trigger. I mean, going on a date, applying for a job, meeting people for the first time, people are looking at you, so then you worry about what you look like, and that level that can be very, very unhealthy for you. This leads to overthinking, and then worry takes over. As we know, worry only feeds more worry, so this can be very, very destructive for you. Another trigger could be situations where somebody's attention is directly on you. So this could be something like if you're going to give a speech at work or at uni, or if you're in a photograph. This is triggering you because it includes exposure from other people. And then you get exposure from attractive people around you, so in magazines, on the television, or someone that you know personally that's quite attractive. You then compare yourself to these images or these people without taking into account the whole situation, and this is what reinforces what you're seeing in yourself as unflattering. So for example, an unflattering photograph or an image of yourself. And this can go even a step further when you look at reflective surfaces and then you judge yourself very, very harshly. So if you're going to notice changes in your appearance, this could be a trigger too, like if you're getting some grey hair or if you're losing some muscle tone. These are all triggers, and they can all trigger your low body image. Now, one of the key factors in any sort of therapy is noticing what your triggers are, and then asking yourself if you're experiencing any other stressful situations in your life that could perhaps be lowering your resilience, feeding the triggers. Now, this will really, really help if you notice if you have any other stresses that are indirectly feeding any negative feelings that you're having about yourself at that particular time. If you feel that you do have a low body image, or you spend a lot of time worrying about what you look like and about your body, then it might be worth considering having some CBT therapy, because this helps you build your body acceptance, and this can allow you to lessen any depression that you might be feeling and any anxiety that you might be feeling. Once you know what the steps are, you can then follow these, and a CBT therapist can really help you with these steps.